Hello, welcome to my YouTube channel. In this particular video, I have written a Python program to check whether the year is a leap year. To check whether the year is a leap year, most of them say that it should be divisible by 4. But it is not only enough to check it is divisible by 4, it is also needed to check that it should not be divisible by 100 and at the same time it should be divisible by 400, because centurion years are not leap years but and years which are divisible by 400 which are also in centurion years or leap years. For example, 1800, 1900 which are divisible by 100 but those are not the leap years, whereas 2000 which is divisible by 100 but it is divisible by 400. So it means year 2000 is a leap year, whereas 1800 and 1900 it is divisible by 100 but not divisible by 400. So those years are not the leap years. And a leap year is nothing but an year in which the February month will be having 29 days. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, share this video link with your friends and family members, share the video link in various social networks which you are going to use. Gain the knowledge and do the world happy learning. In this particular video, I am writing a Python program to check whether the year is a leap year. That means we will be reading an year value and we check whether it is a leap year or not. And you know what is meant by leap year. Leap year is nothing but in an year the month February will be having one extra day, that is the 29th February. Those kinds of years are called as an leap years. Right, so I'll create a new file by using Ctrl+N, which is the shortcut key. So this is the new file and the program we write here. And when we write the program here, this method is called as a script mode. Right, coming back to the program. So the program is what? So I'll write as that one as a comment, starting with a hash symbol, Python program to check whether the year is leap year. To check whether year is leap year. Right, as you know, a leap year is nothing but what? Which is divisible by 4. But along with that one, most of them doesn't know that the centurion years, that means for example 1900 and then year 1800 which are divisible by 100. Right, so those are not a leap year, whereas among them which are divisible by 400 are the leap years. It means for example the year 2000 is a leap year but 1800 and 1900 is not a leap year. For that purpose you should consider the condition such that it should be divisible by 4 and the year which is divisible by 100 should not be equal to 0. That means it should not be divisible by 100 but it should be divisible by 400. Such a kinds of years we call as a leap year. So we'll write a program now. So I'll take the variable as year equal to int, open the bracket, input, open the bracket, within the single quotes, enter the year value, space, single quotes close, bracket close, bracket close. As you know, this is an input statement which will be reading a value and that will be converted into an integer and that will be stored in a variable year. For more information regarding this one, you can watch the previous video with respect to input statement in my YouTube channel. So now after this we write the condition if year percentage 4. That means what? If year is divisible by 4 equal to 0. So this condition has to be satisfied. The year should be the year should be divisible by 4, and that should be equal to 0. So year mod 4 equal to 0 is the one condition. Along with that one, and in the sense you need to write in the lowercase a and d. And another one condition is that year mod 100 should not be equal to 0. That means that should not be, if it is divided by 100, the remainder should not be equal to 0. And another one condition is, or year mod 400, year mod 400 equal to 0. So these conditions has to be satisfied. Then we say that it is a leap year. It should be divisible by 4, and it should not be divisible by 100, but it should be divisible by 400. Then write the colon, press enter. You can observe the indentation space there. Automatically it will be adding the indentation space when we use the if, else, and then loops. Okay, or else you can just you can press the backspace, come to the first position in the next line, there is a cursor, and then you can press the tab, so which is just one indentation space. Then here, if this condition becomes true, then what? Print within a bracket, within a single quotes, it is a leap year. Close the single quotes, close the bracket. If you want to display the year value, you can write year, comma, within a single quotes, it is a leap year. So here I have written the spelling of year as wrong, so here it should be YEAR. Okay, then afterwards, if you continue, then it will be in the if loop itself, but you have to come out of the if. It means you have to press the backspace, then you have to write else. That means if the above condition becomes false, then it will come to the else part. So next line when you are writing, it should be in one indentation space. Then here you need to write print, open the bracket, within a bracket, year, comma, within a single quotes, it is not leap year. It is not leap year, close the single quotes, close the bracket. Press enter, press the backspace. Right. So now you can see an year should be divisible by 4. Along with this one, the year when it is divided by 100 should not be equal to 0, but when it is divided by 400 it should be equal to 0. If these conditions are satisfied, then it is a leap year, otherwise it is not a leap year. So if these conditions are satisfied, then it will print the year, along with that it will print it is a leap year, else it will come to the else part and it will be printing year, that is a year value, and then it will be printing it is not a leap year. So I will save the program by using a shortcut key, Ctrl S. So like this the dialog box will be opened where you need to save the program. I will save the program as leap year. Press enter. Then afterwards, to run the program, the shortcut key is F5. So it is showing a syntax error. So what is that? Here after the negation symbol I have given the space, so negation after that not equal to, actually it is right, so it has to be combined, there should be no space. So again I will say the program, that is just by controlling yes, it will be automatically saved in the same program itself, that is the leap year. Then again to run the program, F5. So now enter the year value. So here I will give the value as 2000. So what it has to display? It has to display as it is a leap year. Okay. Then again come to the script mode. Again press F5. Now I will give the year as 1996. So this is what? This is also a leap year. So 1996, it is an leap year. Suppose if you enter the value as 1800 and 1900, means again come to the script mode, click on run and then run module. or you can use the shortcut key F1. If you give the value as 1800 and press enter, it displays it is not a leap year, because 1800 is divisible by 100, but it should not be divisible, whereas it should be divisible by 400, but 1800 is not divisible by 400. For that purpose it displays it is not an leap year, whereas it is divisible by 4. Okay, now I'll close this one, that is an interpreter. Now we are in the script mode. Again I press F5. Again I will run the program, enter the year value. So I'll give the value as 2012. Now it will display it is a leap year. 2012, it is a leap year. Again come to the script mode, press F5. Now I will give the value as 1900. That means now it has to display as 1900 is not a leap year. So 1900, it is not leap year. Okay. Whereas the year 2000 will be what? It is a leap year. Okay, you can check that one also by coming to the script mode and pressing F5 as a shortcut key, the function key. Here I'll give the value as 2000. Press enter. So it is showing 2000, it is a leap year. So here the spelling YEAR it should be. Okay. So to save, Control S. Again press F5, give another value. For example, I will give 2024. That is this year. So this year it was a leap year, right? Press enter. It shows 2024, it is a leap year. So this is an Python program to determine whether the year is a leap year or not. In this particular program I have used if-else statement and have used logical operators, that is the AND as well as the OR, and I have used the relational operator equal to, not equal to, okay, and even I have used the arithmetic operator mod 4, mod 100, mod 400. So like the video, subscribe to the channel, share this video link with your friends and family members, share the video link in various social networks which you are going to use. Gain the knowledge and rule the world. Happy learning.